Hello guys, how are you today? How is everybody? Sure you are all doing fine. Uh, Actually, I was a bit reluctant to make this recording, but because of the feedbacks I've been getting from my fans, I said let me just give it a shot. I've given you insight on some of these apps where one can open account. So without going so deep into what I've already discussed here about Revolut, I've discussed with you regarding Wise. Then last time I talked about crypto and give you some insight about how cryptocurrency is now resurrecting, coming out of crypto winter. And BTC being a case study, you can see that there have been a change of government in the USA, and crypto lovers seems to be inching into the corridor of power. Enough of that preamble. So based on that, I had to make a record on how one can get involved. So today, let me just make a quick one using a Goodcrypto app. Goodcrypto app. Now I am in. I've signed in. So what I have to do at this juncture is to have a crash program on this, because there's a lot to talk on this Goodcrypto. Let me start by saying this. It had been a cliche, like saying making money while you sleep, making money while one sleeps. That if you have not come to the point where you make money while you sleep, that you will work for the rest of your life working for somebody who will just get away by paying you as little as the person can afford to get away with. Have you heard that? Yes, people do say that anyway. So enough of that as well. In currency trading, most of you know about Forex, which deals with fiat currency, and also about cryptocurrency, where coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on and so forth could be traded upon. You know that, so I am not going to dwell so much on that. The only thing interesting now is that it looks like things are getting better. Things are getting better. So that's why I am using this limited time to talk about what one can do, just like side hustle, to top up. Having streams of income is something that everybody should think about. Don't wait until you are pressed to do so. Don't stand only on one leg, because if you get sick or maybe lose your job, you might be under pressure to look for alternative income. But if you're already doing something just by the side, it can be top up, and some people have even made it to the point where they can sack their boss. And then that side income becomes their major income, or so to say, what they do now for a living. Right. I am signed up to this Goodcrypto. Some people may ask, what do they do? This is purely, as the name implies, crypto. It is a platform where you can link up cryptos in your exchanges like Binance or Kraken, OKX. So many of them, you know them by now. I will show you. I've linked about 4 exchanges to this Goodcrypto. So I will show you that. Now I am at the settings. The setting, after downloading it, those that know about Royal Q, you know Royal Q, where they have a bots, you know, that where that can put up thread for you, set up threads, you link up your exchanges, and then with linked up with the API, and then you set up your threads. I will not go into that setting up because that will take much time. That's a topic for another day. But for those who know how to do that, the bots thread for you. They can use DCA, dollar cost average. In that case, the bot start buying for you depending on how you set it and the currency pair that you have chosen. And then the good thing about it is this: when you set it up and then say the price goes down, that is kind of on drawdown, then it keep on buying depending on the percentage you have set. If the price drops by 1% or 1.5 or 5%, then you keep on buying. What it would do is this: as it is buying it, it is not averaging the cost. Like if you bought like BTC, Bitcoin, say £100 worth of it at a go, and the price drops, you see that you might lose much. But what happens is this: if you set it like, say, buy every drop of say 5% of Bitcoin, you buy £10 worth, the bots can put up threads and buying as it drops, so that at a point, if it has bought all the level that you have given it, let's say you wanted to buy £100 at every 5% drop, buy £10 worth. So by the time it goes up to 10 level or 9 level, you can see that that £100 might have been bought. And that means the ones it bought when it dropped so much, then you are buying them at lesser cost. And then at a point, this price will start appreciating. Then the bot will now be selling. That this automatic sell will help you to start making profit based on the fact that it bought when it was about 10 level down. So imagine if the price starts appreciating and even comes up to that point where you bought your first level, you can see that you might have made profits. This particular way of buying, dollar cost average, the bot is so made that in such a way that you can only sell when you are making profit, because you will add all this in the parameter when you are setting it up. If you don't have the knowledge, some platforms like I don't want to mention names, have experts. You can subscribe, register with them in the system, tell them how many pairs that you want to trade on, and then they will be using their experience to be setting up the bot for you. They don't have access to your money, but by linking up to their setup, automatically it will be just like if you know copy trading. It will be trading, but your money, your currency, crypto, is not with them, it's with you. And one good thing about all these platforms like Goodcrypto or Royal Q and others like that, they don't have your currency. Your currency or capital or liquidity is in your exchange. You only use the API to link it up. So this is not like scammers that tell you bring such this amount that you will be having 300% of it at daily income. That is a ROI of so percent, which it might work for a while, but because it is a Ponzi, after it will just crash the rug pull, and then you lose your money or even lose your shirt. This is not like that. You have control of your money in your exchange, but these platforms give you the bots that automatically trade for you. You pay subscription anyway for you to use this service, but it is worth doing if you know a bit of crypto and if you know a bit of price actions. You don't need to have all the information like those in Forex, where you have to learn so many technical indicators to know when to enter a market and when to go. You don't need all those technicalities. You don't need all those experience. If you can remember support and the resistance or price actions, it's enough. You don't need so much technical indicators in order for you to give information that the bot will use to trade for you. So enough of that. Anyway, then this is Goodcrypto. Now I am on the settings. You can see general, you can see just all about my account, user account, subscription, the type of subscription. I am in their pro mode because it is there that you can do much annual subscription, blah 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 blah, to be renewed on the 16th of March next year. That's 2025. That's it. So when you subscribe, if you subscribe as a pro, you will have access to all their services. Then the pounds, the currency, base currency, the language, blah blah blah. Then the security setup, privacy and security, two-factor authentication. You have to enable this because there are a lot of scammers. In this case, apart from this, I have a biometric signing in, so which I've already used to sign in. And then you can see the order that I've placed already that are open. Then you can also see prices of all the cryptocurrencies that you can trade on in this platform. So let me go to setting again. You can go to exchanges. I told you that you have to link your exchange. Now I linked Binance, Coinbase, HTX, Kraken. These are all the exchanges I've already linked to this Goodcrypto so that I can place trade. There are so many others. You can see blockchain, Bitstamp, crypto.com, and so on and so forth. You don't even need more than one. You can stick on one exchange like Binance or Coinbase or any one. You don't have to use multiples, but I know why I put up to 4 there for flexibility. And when you go higher, you will see that some exchanges charge less in their transaction cost. That's another thing. You don't need wallet don't have so much services, so that you don't need it. Then alert, like set up at the end of the night, it can tell you how prices have changed. Useful information. You can set it to be around every midnight. It will give you summary of what has happened in the exchanges, and also price drops. Like if the price of any coin that you want drops with a particular percentage, you can just set it, and then it will be giving you notification for the drops. Then another thing is portfolio. Let me go to portfolio. Yes, in the portfolio, like I told you, you can link up so many exchanges on it. If you look at what I have there now, the portfolio is reflecting 2,313 pounds. It is showing 316% increase. Not all of them were from trading. Some of them were just by the price of some of the currency that I have in the exchanges changing. That is appreciating, so to say. But remember that I've already said before in one of my recordings that volatility and profitability goes hand in hand. Where there is volatility, there's possibly profitability, but that is not complete information. It can also lead to loss. If you're on the wrong side of the market, you can also lose the same percentage. If you are not well informed, it could be deformed. I am not a financial advisor. Anything that I'm doing here is for entertainment purposes. If you are interested in this or what I am doing, I advise you to first of all discuss with your financial advisor, because past results is not guaranteed for future performances. You can lose money in this, and don't invest any amount you are not ready to lose. So that being said, I've talked about the increase, the appreciation. I will not go so much into the trading because that is a bit more complex for a beginner. All I have done now is to tickle your eyes and your ears with information. If that has awakened your interest and you have sought advice from your financial advisor or somebody who is authorized to give such advice based on trading, then you feel that it is something that you would like to do or you have knowledge of doing, then you might be interested in how to place trades on Goodcrypto app. It's like, as I've already said, it's not really complex, but there are lots of information to give and to assimilate for you to place a trade, which I may have time to just make a recording solely on how to place a trade on Goodcrypto. The summary of it which I can give here now is, for you to place a trade, you will, after linking up your exchange, like in here now it is on Binance. I can change it now. You can see I can go to Coinbase, and then it will be on Coinbase. I can go to Huobi, assuming that I have my currency there. Like in each of them, I think I have USDT, which I can use to. USDT is a stable coin, which is almost 1-to-1 to USD, and I can use it to buy any crypto. And then when I say buy, to place a trade, give instruction to the bot, and then depending on the coin that I set it with, it can be BTC, it can be Doge, it can be anyone, Ripple, Monero, Filecoin, Doge, any of them that you want both to be buying and selling for you. That's through DCA, dollar cost average. So let me go back to say Binance where it was. I can use buy or sell, and then straight away the amount and the price. If I'm using market order, or I go to use limit order, and then where I have the price. So if I go for market order, the price is already fixed, and then I buy it at the market price. If I go to limit order, that means I have to choose the price that I want to buy, assuming that the price is falls to that particular amount, then automatically it will fill. So that is direct buying. You can go to Algo. In this, it gives you options. These options, you can use what I said before, the dollar cost average DCA. Then in that case, you choose the entry condition. I don't want to go into all the details. You can use technical analysis indicator signals for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 2 hours, 8 hours, 1 day, as the case may be, so that you can set it to strong buy, strong sell, buy or sell. You can pick all the whole options, or you may even not use any of the technical indicators, then you use manual. All those, I will make a record of that and then explain them in details. But don't be perturbed about it being complex. It is not as it sounds once you get into it. The most important thing is that you have a bot that is set the parameters, and after setting it up, you take your hand off it, and then it can go on and on and on and on. And remember, I started it by saying that people say that you can be making money while you sleep. So when you set it up like this, automatically, unless you stop it, it can go on and on and on, buying, reselling, buying and reselling. That means as the price go down, it will be buying, and then when the price start going up, it will be selling. And like in Royal Q or any of these platforms, you can put it in circle so that it keep on repeating itself. Once it finish selling, and then the price start going down again, it will start buying again. So that means theoretically it can go on and on and on and on until you stop it. And you may ask me, where does the profit comes? It comes because you have set it, given the parameter that it will not sell until it is in profit. Then if the price keep on going down, automatically you have set it that maybe 5 levels, 6 level, 10 level, and each level you have specific quantity that you have given it to buy. So if it goes down to the last level, I think in this they have 15 levels. If it had dropped up to 15 level according to the percentage drop that you have indicated, that means the amount given to that for that particular pair or coin has been exhausted. It will stop buying. What it means now is that you will be in drawback. And as a matter of fact, when you are in a drawback, like this is spot trading, you have not lost your money. Some call it floating loss. Floating because it is theoretical. You are in drawback or drawdown. So the boat will stop, and only to pick up again when the price start appreciating. If it may be in a day, maybe in 2 days, even in a week, or like in the case of when we're in crypto winter, it can even be in months or month. Let me not frighten you. So, but the thing to take in there is that whenever the price start appreciating, then it will start selling as the price goes up for you. And every increase in the percentage, depending on what you have given it, how many amount that you want it to read before it sells in each level, then it will start selling the way it is fashioned, and it can go on and on and on. Then the next one is apart from dollar cost average, you can use the grid. The grid even exchanges. You don't need to do this with Goodcrypto or Royal Q, because the grids can also be set in the exchanges like Binance, and so many of them, they have this option. And what it means is you have the lowest grid and the highest grid level, and then you apportion a particular amount to set up the grid, and then you give each level the amount that it will spend that is once it is dropped. The grid has already been programmed to pick up all the indicate out the changes, and then the bot will be doing the transaction, buying and selling. It can be buying and selling at the same time, but it's kind of arbitrary. It will just check what is happening, and then the difference is then will be selling it based on the changes. The system is automated and sensitive enough, and then the only thing you do is just to use this grid, set up the amount, like £200 or 150 or 50 or 100 pounds is what you want to do in that particular grid, and then you choose the highest price and the lowest, and then you put the entry level, that is the amount that it will be. You can set it only when it is long, that is buying, or short, which is selling, or you put it neutral, where you don't give it any direction, so it will automatically react to the signal that is getting, and use its intelligence to know what it will do at each particular point, either selling or buying for you, or even doing both at the same time. You can also set up stop loss and all those precautions to make sure that you don't lose your money completely. If the trade is going against you, you can give a stop loss. If it falls up to so level, let it sell. I will make time to do a recording on placing trades, both this is a dollar cost average or using grid. Use the information and thank me later. You will be fine. Thank you so much for your patience. Cheers, buddies.